had a split dot just to process of what this place is, cause I know where I'm at and I believe in the progress. And that's
Hi, welcome to the Split Thought Podcast. I'm your host, Shankar Dhillon. Today I'm joined by Lifted Elijah and Split Thought Rico. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
So you guys, the collab is out. How's that going so far?
It's great. It's sad because I'm not wearing the fucking shirt right now. I came straight from the gym. I'm wearing a fucking
Hey, you gotta get
cover.
those gains, man. You gotta wear that tank top.
Yeah, but it's going well. The shirts are going well.
It's just going well too, of course. I've been waiting for some promo time to be able to promote it properly, but yeah, man.
Hey, promo's gonna come out though. We got ideas. We got shit to do. But what I want people to know is the collab for Lifted Thoughts. How did that idea come, and how did you guys decide to join together to make this collaboration?
Well, let's see. We know that it was with you, but they don't know that. So we're gonna say this guy right here came up to me and said, "Hey, yo, there's this guy named Elijah."
No, I called him Shitface at first. But.
Okay, yo.
Why shit?
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Because Caca Face.
It's a cute name, bro.
Nah, yeah, for the people who don't know, he calls his little sister Caca Face, and it just cracks me up all the time.
Every day I call her Caca Face. I forget her actual name, so that's why.
All right, so the collab,
Yeah. So
no, it's all good. It's all good, bro.
So pretty much. Shit, hold on. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you came up to me saying like, hey, I know this guy named Elijah. He runs this brand called Lifted, and you guys should meet up and do a collab. And I was like, all right, I'm busy, but let's do it. Then somehow we managed to meet up, and then we said let's start it. And then I said, hey, fuck it. I need a design for the summer.
That's when we were actually at the mall. We were at the mall, and then you got some downtime, and so did you. And then that's when we decided to actually sit down in the corner next to the movie theaters, talking super detailed about the brand. Yeah.
Behind the yellow bus.
Yeah, behind the yellow bus. That's where that was born.
So if you guys want to go small at table, it brings a lot of good stuff.
A lot of creativity there. But yeah, so are you guys proud of what you guys made so far?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, because the shirt is dope. You got the Lifted logo, you got the split that triangle. It's clean, it's fresh, and it's a nice ass. It's the first tank top I've ever owned, honestly. But starting from your own personal stories, people who don't know Lifted, Calexico brand, I see it all the fucking time at the gym.
Yeah,
it's a great brand made by this guy himself. What brought you to Lifted?
I wanted to do something related with the gym at first, but that's because I was still looking at what I really wanted to do. And I used to like training people and like helping them out and reach their goals. But then I was like, okay, well, I enjoy doing that, but that's not really what I actually enjoy doing completely. Like I like actually having conversation with people and actually just listening to them and what they have to say. And then that's when I realized, fuck, I actually like bringing them up. I like hyping things up and just being in a good circle and just like I said, hyping it up. And then the whole concept of Lifted came along. But before Lifted, I was lifters. There was a lot of different type of wording out there until I was completely satisfied with a solid and simple design and logo, which was the Lifted, L-I-F-T-E-D, and then the arrow, which the arrow is resembling us keeping ourselves motivated, keeping your head up. It's just basically an indication of looking up and doing shit for yourself. And that's how everything just came along.
Okay, so Lifted Thoughts, give us the definition. What is it?
Well, Lifted Thoughts was like, when I heard his definition of lifted, I literally thought of like, oh, well, that's kind of like a split thought, like go all in or go home, gotta have split decisions. You gotta make your decisions now and then, his motivation, no matter through anything, you gotta keep up, so both of our mottos kind of intertwine with each other in what it's trying to say.
100%.
They intertwine by both saying like, hey, you just go at it, go hard, If like the only one that's stopping you is you, so you gotta like just hit it now or never hit it.
That's what I like about your shit too. That, like you said, it goes together, and the way I've been defining it, and everybody's gonna have a different definition for it, but they're gonna see it in a positive way, obviously, because it's lifted, it's split out, it's a good reaction. But the way I see it is, it's a positive thinking, but you're doing it in a split thought. And when you're thinking positive and you're just forcing it to like, okay, just fucking do it, just do it to benefit yourself out of it. That's why I dig your brand, because you're fucking you're not overthinking it.
Yeah, what I like about both brands is you both have clean designs. Because the meaning is powerful, but you also have to get that design out. That's why you get the eye catcher.
Yeah.
So the split thought design is clean. The lifted arrow, it's clean as well. But Elijah, you're always coming out with new designs almost every week, saying like you got the astronaut, you got you holding the umbrella.
Yeah.
You're just coming out with all these ideas, like see how people react to them, right? You just want to see how people, would people buy this?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? So you're just a really creative guy. You both are creative gentlemen, and you both are just like, listen, I got this design, I got some artwork, let's put it in a shirt, see how it sells. So where do you think that creativity comes from? Where do you think that started for both of you? Let's start with Elijah.
Yeah.
The creativity just comes when you really want to see something happen. You just find a flow, and like if you really have this ambition towards, say, for example, like I like working out, and like fuck, I enjoy working out. You know what? I'm gonna go every single day, get a fucking workout in, and I already have the whole routine set up. And if I don't, I make the routine while I'm working out because I really want to get this shit done. I want to get the results at the end of the day. So the same thing goes with the brand. Like I really want to see this brand come up, so I'm fucking trying to make as many designs, but I'm actually enjoying it. So like there's a natural flow just going through my head. Like okay, there's an astronaut, and then there's a little trend going on. People like NASA, like we spoke last time.
Yeah.
So let's fuck around with NASA and like an astronaut. Or the umbrella one, which is basically a little girl fucking flying with an umbrella. I've been cussing a lot. I'm sorry about it. About cussing so much.
No, it's all good.
Good.
But yeah, like the little girl it was actually balloons. So the balloons that she was holding.
Okay.
It was just basically her being playful, but she's just being herself, and she's just basically in a very good state of mind where she's just lifted. She's just naturally playful, and there's no stress on her. And the ideas just come naturally, and they just build up, and that's what I like doing, posting on Instagram and just putting a little marker right there of like, oh, you guys get the chance, not the chance, but you guys have the choice to rate this image. Do you like it or not? And then depending on what they like, they're like, okay, well, I could probably mess around with it, make a shirt out of it. If not, I could just use it for a simple post on Instagram. And even if it doesn't do well, people are still going to acknowledge the fact that it's a post, and it gets engraved in their head saying like, okay, I'm seeing this brand shit. This guy's posting every single day.
Yeah.
So that's what I think about that.
So Rico, go ahead.
My creativity comes from literally just me. I was an artist before businessman. I was always trying to self-express and not need to conform to other people when it doesn't make you happy, you know. If you want to be you, then you can make it into a passion, you know. And what I do with my designs is I always design it based on how I feel during that time. Like all of my designs are, people say they look clean, they look fresh, they look this and that, and they say, what's your theme? I just say it was literally what I was feeling that day. I take my time when I take my designs, because as an artist you have to take the time to really soak in and appreciate what you made. You know, you created it, and you gotta really like absorb it and take it in, because if you don't, then you're just like stamp here, you know. And when more people see it, I try to reserve the value of it, but I will always try to design based on, you know, that's my inner feelings.
Right. So a lot of your creativity comes from what you're feeling, right? That's very inspiring. Elijah, going to you, your lifted stuff, you don't do lifted full time because you're always like donating shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not really you make money off it.
No.
You just want the word out there.
Yeah, before I was making a little bit of money out there, but I was just being stable with the money that I would come in. So, but every money that would come in, I would probably use, like, let's say, as little as it sounds, $20 for myself to go eat or do something. Of course, I have my mother's support, I have my family support. I'm living under their roof right now, which is an advantage. But the money that would come in from that, I would use very little, like $20, and let's say the rest of the 200 will go back into the brand, and I would use that money for that. But now that I got a job, which it's nice, it's a job that's very reliable, because I'm getting an income no matter what, every 2 weeks. So with that income, I could actually mess around with myself a little bit more, like, oh, I want to go out, I want to go eat. But then again, I could actually put more money than I was making into the brand, and I could actually donate, like you said, and just getting it out there. And then eventually, once a lot of people start wearing it, people are gonna like, oh, I saw that guy with that shirt, I saw that guy with a shirt. Even if it was free, there's still growth in there.
So how have people reacted to the collaboration so far?
Oh man, so I got a good amount of feedback from it. Everyone loves the arrow. They first see it as a tree. They're like, oh, lifted thoughts. Oh, like they see it and they're like, dude, it's clean. You know. Then I show them the back, and then they're like, "Oh, yo, dude, like the front, there's an arrow going up, and then on the back, the arrow's going down."
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I let them decipher it on how they want to, but everyone's been saying like that it's probably like one of the cleanest things they've seen like within like these past few times. Like I've never had a tank either. Like
It's crazy. Yeah.
I never bought or even thought of wearing a tank until this collaboration. After that, I said I might as well try something new, and this is what we came up with.
Right. So we're all doing different things, you know.
Yeah.
Have you ever collabed with anyone else for Lifted before?
No, I haven't. You guys are actually the first people that I've actually collaborated with, which is cool. There's been offers and other people that want to collaborate as well. It's gonna take a little longer, but first time that I ever collaborated. And same thing, bro. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from this collaboration. They like the design, and they've been rocking it. Yesterday, I actually went out to this little kickback, and these people were telling me, "Hey, where can I get these shirts? Hey, let me know how much it's gonna be." And yeah, a lot of good feedback. People are asking, and they're gonna want to see more going on. So it's gonna be cool.
Speaking of more, can we see another Lifted Split Dot collaboration maybe in the
Oh,
future?
for sure,
Definitely.
no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You guys have any ideas popping so far?
Well, you see, I have ideas in the long one already, so I can share them, but I want to ensure that we're all like financially stable.
No, yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure. It's not like you guys maybe have some ideas
Yeah.
for later collaborations, you know?
Honestly, yeah, like I was kind of looking into like if this tank stuff goes well, like I can start doing some women's clothing.
For sure. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, women's clothing perfect for both y'all because I can totally see Lifted on leggings, Split Dot on what, bras or whatever, the ST
Yeah.
on a bra, you know?
Yeah.
One nipple, one
I'll
letter.
make a thong. I'll make a thong if I have to, bro.
Good.
Yeah.
That way you can
G-string,
sell them,
bro.
say,
Yeah,
hey, model
make a
for it.
And then get like a nice perky butt, bro. Lift it. Lift up. Don't think about it. Just hit it.
But
You
Elijah,
wanna just hit it, yeah. I like that, yeah.
Elijah, would you have said this is your calling, the Lifted brand?
Yes. Like that. This is what if I could make this at
Full-time?
100. Yeah. If I could make it a full time and 100% a lifestyle, I would 100% put all of my fucking eggs into this basket. Why? Because I feel like this could be so much for me, and not just for me, but like I said, for others. I want to eventually do charity runs. I want to do donations. I want to make cool videos that inspire others to keep themselves motivated and to actually enjoy the content, not just because it's a brand and they're supporting me because they know me, but I want to reach out to others that they don't even have to know me. They just enjoy the content behind it. So yeah, I for sure want to see some growth, and I want to grow with it as well.
So would you guys can definitely see your shirts on stores that really, like I can totally see your shirts like at surf stores, you know, people, you know, buy their shirts, you know.
Yeah.
I can totally see Lifted shirts on like those elastic, you know, surf shirts.
That'd
you
be
know?
cool, yeah.
I can totally see it. And I can totally see Split Dot on like Tilly's skater bra type
yeah.
looks, you know? Or at a smoke shop once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
Cool. That would be cool, yeah.
So you guys, very humble dudes, very creative minds. Let the people know what you're going on. What's going on with Split Dot? What's going on with Lifted in the future? Split Dot, go ahead, you go first.
So we got Split Dot going on is we're gonna be doing on more skits. We got more designs coming up. We definitely got, let's see, more photo shoots we gotta get back onto. Let's see, progress has been a little bit slow because we all have to support this somehow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes time out of our lives to do that, but like nonetheless, once we can, we're gonna get everything back on track. I do want to do something big for our Halloween skit.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a big one. If you see our last Halloween skit, which starred yours truly, definitely, definitely
Star and victim of yours
star
truly.
and victim. Yeah. But do you want to talk about the event we will be at? Lifted, what's going on with you? Let people know what's going.
Right now, like I said, I have this job that I just got offered with. So I'm working a lot of hours, but with every time that I have, I'm trying to grow this brand. I'm going to try to make more videos, more content out there as well. And photo shoots, just getting it out there, getting some good photos. And yeah, just growing and collaborations every now and then with other brands and just growing together. Because at the end of the day, I personally, before I didn't really care so much about local brands because I wasn't really looking into it. But then I like, once you start talking to these people, there's actually a story behind this guy, behind this other guy, behind this girl, whatever she's up to. And there's a lot of things going on. And like, you know what? I'd rather fuck with this than fuck with a fucking brand that has no meaning to it. You know? So like, this is fucking cool. Like, I want to, even if it's super simple, like a fucking little pineapple with a little fucking monkey on the top, bro. Like, that's pretty cool. It might not have the meaning, but I like where the guy, like, it might not show the meaning directly on the thing, but the way the guy is sounding it to me.
Okay.
I like that. I like the idea that he's giving. So, just more collaborations, more videos, and then just getting better with myself with creating the videos because I still need to develop that skill.
Yeah, we're just starting, and you guys sharing, liking all their stuff is really helpful. Even talking about it,
thank you.
Just saying the name Split Thought in a public place, it really helps us out, really helps them out, really gets the name, the brand out there, and it's just awesome. We've had sales. You've had sales out of California, huh?
Yeah.
We've had sales out of California and Virginia. You had a sale in.
I had a sale. Well, they were still in California. There were some in Riverside, in LA. I got some in San Diego. There was this one. It was in Hawaii. That's where I got one.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was pretty. That's out there, man.
So that was pretty cool. So that's so far that's like the furthest one that I've reached out to. But yeah, there's gonna be for sure more.
Once you set your mark, it all takes like that little speck, like a little disease, it just spreads,
Yeah,
Pretty much, man.
Yeah. So
And Ebola was born.
that's how it lifted Ebola and Split the Ebola.
If you guys have any anger throughout the day and you guys feel like screaming, don't just scream like like make sure you scream either like fucking split up or like lifted. That way fucking people could hear that fucking name, you know?
Like, why are you screaming that?
Don't scream nothing, scream something.
No. You have the split thought, and then after you get, the child support, you stay lifted through all
you
those
stay
years.
lifted, man. Paying that child support.
Stay
You
lifted.
got that kid, like, shit, that nut was worth it, This ugly ass kid, but that nut was worth it.
Oh my god. Fucking holding the kid, like I'm truly not lifting, but I guess I have to.
Elijah lifted, Rico Split Thought. Check them out on these social medias. Please check them out. Obviously, it's the Split Thought podcast. Please check Elijah out. Please check out the shirts, the tanks, everything they got going on. Check them out because they need the support. We need your support. Check them out. You're gonna look good.
Straight out of my dreams, I